Lobster. Sorry, you mentioned lobster and my brain is just going there.
Well, we are
Over
heading
and
to
over
Loch
again.
Ness. I have no idea if they have lobster. But it's a
I
loch.
mean, they've got. I can eat Nessie, baby.
If you ask her nicely.
Yeah. Oh. You don't question the food.
You don't get
don't
on a
like
first
that.
name basis with your food. You'll be nodding
No,
off shortly. Yes, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Chicago, Loch Ness.
Sorry.
Assignment's over.
I'm gonna play this again
No
because
Scottish
I
countryside.
didn't absorb it the first time.
I didn't come out of the deal too badly. Alan Parker Cameron.
So we've got a
private
Chicagoan.
detective, international reputation.
Chicago going.
Well now, Moira, the beautiful Moira McFarlane. Little girl with a flashy appearance. But what a rotten Scottish character. Not afraid of anything, that girl.
Yeah, I felt
Can you
insulted.
please stop thumbing her boob?
Without her, and this
Yes, please.
magnificent creature just comes out of nowhere. I don't know where the brilliant Cameron would be today.
Wow.
Especially since not
Is he
Those are some
flashing
eyes.
back to this, or
land of my ancestors.
talking about it like it just happened,
Devil's
and
End
yet
Manor. Ooh.
Jean looks like it's
I've looked
about to...
everywhere in the damn house, from the attic to the cellar. I even almost stayed for keeps.
I think it is a
in the murky
flashback.
waters of the Loch, in search of this cursed legend.
Yeah, but at the end of this,
Yes,
it kind of
Gaby.
looks like
Family stories.
he's getting
All
up,
because
and
my
the
father
first scene kind of
bequeathed me the same jewel as the
implies that
McFarlanes.
it's in the
A
present.
poisoned inheritance. You can say that for sure. Oh well. Have to admit that the old lord's
This
telephone
era
came at
wasn't
the right
particularly
time.
good about
Getting out of
understanding
Chicago for
what
a
time
while
frame they
certainly
were
didn't do
talking
me
in.
any harm. And breathing the fresh air of old Scotland while helping out a family friend? Why not?
What about New Scotland?
It's all right.
I thought it was quite nice.
Well, I'm glad.
Because I'll be coming back at some point in the future when they let us travel again.
Chicago seems a long way off. Well, there's a reason for that. Arrived in the land of my ancestors. That basically makes me Scottish, right?
Yeah? I mean, you are?
I'm speaking as the character. So Monday, December 17th. Everyone remember that. I'm sure there will be a test.
There's a test!
Yeah, like that. That motion blur on that, that's weird. You know, not good motion blur, just, you know, like repeating frames. Yep, that'll work. How's that size? Someone will definitely hear you.
Dump.
Sir,
Hello?
Alan Parker Cameron, private detective.
Whoa.
Lord McFarlane is expecting me.
Is he?
indeed, sir, you are expected. Lord McFarlane has taken leave.
Not
If you
sure.
will
Oh,
please
you're
follow
saying
me,
voice
I
actor
will
making,
inform
putting on an
Lady
accent?
McFarlane
Definitely
of your
not.
arrival.
I wouldn't know anything about that. There we go. Unfortunately,
It's
this will
stable
not be
adjacent.
quite as smooth. But yeah, it's one of those 360-degree likes.
Oh, check it. Please look at the curtains for me. You know I have to check out the drapes.
Oh,
Texture's a little stretched, but it's actually not that bad for this era.
it's kind of hard to tell because it is one of those changing perspective on a 360-degree image.
Yeah, but you know, this actually isn't that bad. I mean, there's bad texturing, but for this era, it's actually quite decent.
And by
We
this
honestly
era,
just
you
didn't
mean,
know any better back then.
but it's like
Like
2000.
2000 and...
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
2000.
that sounds about right.
OMG, this is the future!
Oh, look at that. There's bump mapping on the ground and everything.
Hello, madame. My name is Alan
Oh,
Parker
gosh.
Cameron, private detective.
We were really
Investigation
not
of
good
all
at making
sorts,
characters back then.
discretion assured.
Nope.
Your husband has asked me to put my modest talents at his disposition.
I appreciate the protagonist being ginger, but
Well,
Oh yeah.
here I am.
Good day, young man. As a matter of fact, my husband has spoken of you. You are
Oh
Sean
God, her
Hammond's
eyes.
son, are you not?
and I'm actually 25.
Oh, Sean.
Because you know what, back here,
arrived
they
too
often made
late.
characters with round
My
eyes
husband has
because they just
disappeared.
didn't really think
He's
about the
been
fact that
kidnapped.
eyes aren't really
My
round.
daughter
Yeah.
Moira
They're
won't
kind of
be
slightly
back
oblong.
until tomorrow. Oh,
Eyeballs,
she would have known
mostly
what to
round.
do.
Eyes,
Hmm.
not
It's
round
him.
at all.
It
Hmm.
could only be him.
Also, you're
His
looking up at the ceiling,
anger was
hen.
beyond measure. He came to venge himself, and he brought evil with him.
She doesn't really have any
It is
hips. She just
a
goes
joy
straight
beyond
down.
understanding.
Oh,
Nothing you
she
can
can't
do.
see for shit though.
Nothing
Oh.
anybody can do.
Yeah, her depth of field is fucked.
Oh, there she goes.
But she stops
Do not
dead
worry,
in place while it
She
fades
will
out.
be fine in a moment.
Oh yeah, smelling salts.
Your
Cutting
Look,
edge
room
actually done
technology
wrinkles
back
on
then.
his hands.
On the
That's
first
not
floor.
bad.
Bloody hell, that woman is out of her mind. What could possibly have frightened her so much?
Wow,
The
did too
piano.
much. Piano. No interaction possible, huh? Not from that angle, anyway.
Oh, that. Oh,
Ah, the loading on this. Eyes are gonna give pickled nightmares. They may do, as long as they don't give puppy nightmares. Nothing against you, Pickle Dog, but you know, the puppy is the most important. He's
yes.
precious. Must protect.
This is a very long article.
Hail
That's it.
by the ancient Celts, stolen from the. What? Why is this W out of place? Out of alignment. Who printed this?
I mean, so if you look at police as well,
yeah,
the PO,
half of it. Yeah.
it's all a little bit.
You know what
it's
I'm gonna be dreaming
1934, I
about?
think
Oh,
they're
dear.
planning-
Oh shoot! I
Oh.
accidentally right-clicked.
But I'd say considering it's 1934, I'm guessing that they're suggesting that this is all being printed on typewriters or with the press.
I mean,
Like a
we've only
printing
had
press.
printing for hundreds of years, so you know
Yeah.
it's understandable that they haven't quite grasped how to work.
And I
it
mean,
yet.
like, you know, like shitty little people with their own little backyard newspapers, I can understand. The Scottish Telegraph,
yeah, founded
like it should be.
1857.
yeah, that you'd think they would get that right.
Puppy's eyes are
They
safely
can't even get it
closed.
right and
Good, good.
founded. Look, 18. Drop down to 57.
1857.
Yeah,
And
16th of
December.
December.
December's
rest-
not capitalized.
December. Oh yeah.
Fucking standards are slipping.
There's no price on the top there. Usually, you know,
Yeah.
newspapers have a price at the top.
The police have found no trace of the thieves. A collection of amber discs was also stolen from the same museum just a few days ago. Well, they've got a problem.
And no
right
name
there.
of the person who wrote the article. You know what? Senna just had the name of the person who wrote the article. I mean, it was wrong, but they had it.
Oh dear. Can't tell you what happened unless it get it out of their system. Oh, puppy nightmares are the worst. That's
Oh yes.
I read those in the wrong order. Electricity and magnetism.
Magnetism.
Probably
Magnets can be
important,
fun.
but not right this second.
That texture on the table hurts me.
I'm not even sure that's a
It's an-
texture. I think that's just like somebody
No,
tried to
it's a
colorize
procedural
TV.
noise.
Yeah, it's like somebody
it's a
tried to
procedural
colorize
noise
TV
texture.
static.
Yeah,
This
that's why it hurts me. Because they were showing me how to do this sort of stuff around this era as well.
Okay, so we can't interact with this? Maybe
No one can sit on the couch. How dare you suggest someone sits on the couch?
I didn't say I didn't say that. Just you know, rather
First of all,
weird.
get
This
my
old
bag
lady.
in my room.
Floor of the castle. Pick up May Farley's tracks.
Mayfallies. Yeah.
Start with the kitchen, man. Remember to
He
look
is
at
a
what she
very
dropped.
long way from Chicago.
Remember what to look at what she dropped on the sofa.
So
The sofa
far.
we can't interact with, so
Hmm.
maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, maybe in your bag you've got a magnifying glass. It could be a thing.
If I do, I'm not seeing it.
No,
So
no,
I
no,
don't know
but
what
you
this
said
grey
your bag
icon
in your
is.
room.
Ah, I see what you mean, yeah. Come on, let's
There's
back
this
it. There we go.
room thing that they suggested.
So take my bag. Where's my bag?
Your bag's in your room. This is not your room.
You're a room.
I am a room.
Such a room.
I mean, I'm a womb, but
You're more than that.
I was about to say, but according to Laura, a poem, not a poem, a riddle in Laura Bow, a womb is a room. So
Speaking of
It-
Laura
it is
Bow, this will
fitting.
make Jen very happy.
yes,
No chandeliers yet, though. Unless I missed one downstairs.
I don't think I saw any downstairs.
Right back in that room.
And down here at the bottom of the stairs. You know, if there's no chandeliers, she's not going to be happy.
Oh, absolutely not, no. Missed
I'm trying to think
opportunity.
if there were any chandeliers at the castle we went to, Stirling. Which, incidentally, I think is near where Jen lives.
Maybe not something to say on stream, but okay. Well, I guess
Oh, I
near
think
is not too
she
bad.
wasn't that close to it, but you know,
Yeah. Okay.
only that when I
So,
mentioned that she said that she grew up there once upon a time, around there.
I think
But
this
it
kind of
doesn't
thing
look
is
very
what
well.
we're more likely to have hanging from the ceiling. Just a collection of candles.
Yes, that's what she would want to drop on me. I mean, her end goal is to end me
Of course.
in the nicest way possible.
Look, she has a job to do. Like, what do you want?
Exactly.
Oh dear, is this our room?
Oh, that's the laundry. I'm pretty sure we're not staying in the laundry.
I hope not.
Something has gone very wrong if that's the case.
Yeah,
Now,
we're
old
not
lady
that
didn't have a
miserly.
very big, didn't have a very accented accent.
Oh no,
Which
she was
is,
she was English.
Yes, I'm
Like,
old.
blatantly so. And honestly, English people owning very expensive houses in Scotland, not that uncommon.
No, that's true. I know the
Whatever the reason.
Queen's mother had a manor down in Scotland that I think she only bought for £100 because the guy did not recognize her. It was just like, we have become good friends. Buy this house for £100.
I mean, you
Oh, you're
don't want to
royalty.
be known as the guy that ripped off a monarch. You're not gonna
No.
get. You're gonna get slated in the press for that one.
Yeah, but I still think £100 for a big manor, a bit too cheap.
I mean, depends when, because £100 ain't what it used to be. This looks like the Dracula engine. Was this made by a French studio? Funny you should mention that, Darth. Also, hello. Because I believe a couple of French names show up in the credits. Because those show when you exit the game.
Trying to see what other games that they have made, because sometimes, you know, you look at something and go, "Oh, this makes sense now."
There's another Cameron Files game, I know that much.
yeah, there's the Pharaoh's Curse. I knew that much, but
Did I just... Right, so this is here where we came in. There's this door we might want to go to. Nope, just walk straight by it. Not important.
yeah. So this was 2001 in November.
2000 in my head for some reason. I don't know why.
So this
Oh,
game
my
is
apologies.
19 years old.
Also, what happened here?
Oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
No, it's really not.
Everything's fine.
Everything's terrible. Look at what we're playing. It's terrible. Well, we don't know that yet.
I mean, we
Microids
can pretty
Index
much
Plus.
Oh no.
'Cause-
Okay, so they've made a couple of games.
What's the
The
company?
two Cameron games that we were talking about. They also made a game called Genesis, which is known as a historical adventure game.
Is it I?
Yeah. With someone called Jeannie Moreau. Sounds familiar, actually. But she's only done narration for this. Just Adventure gave it a B. They also
Something?
made a game called Pax Romana, which is a Roman game.
Of course.
And then they made Jack the Ripper. The one that we most recently saw on the shelf of one Mikhail Nyquist.
Not the worst thing that we saw on the shelf, obviously.
It's a table.
No. I mean, I know what you think the worst thing on his shelf is. Oh, a prostitute who knew more than one of the victims.
I mean, lots of these games look similar, so I am most likely wrong. But Talia says Darth looks similar. I think there's a civil war going on in my chat. Dracula ones do a little zoomy motion on the moves. They do. This does not have that. It just has loading times. That's a picture,
But
not
no,
a table.
they-
All right, fine.
It's a table.
There we go. Also, hi,
That's a
Talia.
table. Hello,
How are
Talia.
you? How are you?
Hello.
Look at the guns. Look at the 16 identical guns.
Yeah.
Look at this guy blatantly cut out of some kind of weird catalogue.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just got given
Oh, yeah,
Cyberpunk's
I
a
saw
Secret Santa
that.
gift. Dang.
I mean, that's quite an expensive Secret Santa gift.
Well, we don't know
This
if
is the
Darth
first
is similar or if Darth is a table. This is very ambiguous.
Darth is a similar table.
Oh God. Prophecy is true.
Well, I have a dress made in the fabric of that couch, and every time I used to wear it at work with my French coworker, he'd always be like, "Oh, so you're feeling Scottish today, Scottish girl?" I'd be like,
What?
"It's a nice pattern. Leave me alone."
It's okay.
Yeah.
You might expect
mean,
this to be the
somebody-
point where I say, well, it's not my tartan, but my surname is...
You don't know your tartan.
No, my surname's Irish. I don't think we have one.
Well, what's it called? The Irish do have tartans, so
Yeah, but
it could be one.
like my mum and dad look into this kind of thing, and they've yet to come up with anything. Surname is Scottish? Yes. One of us. One of us.
My
like-
mother's surname was English, but her mother's
Not one of us.
surname
Not
was
one of
Irish.
us. One of us. One of them is one of us. The other is not.
Yes, one of them is one of us.
Also
And then
Irish, English,
they're-
and Welsh. That, well, yeah.
Yeah, mine's got Irish and English and Scottish and a very confused Jewish woman just shows up randomly.
Yeah.
Good old Ada Beatrice.
You know what? I feel like I should never hear the answer to how that happened, because anything I,
I don't know
conjure
how
up
that
is
happened.
anything I conjure up is going to be better, and ultimately, it's just going to be disappointing. I wonder if I
Just
can
shows
access a
up
map
randomly.
because I've got no fucking clue where my room is.
Oh, that'd be great. Look
Also,
at your,
I'm
yeah, 'cause
assuming
you-
this is inventory items here, but
okay,
could be safe
that's the
slots.
weird. So you've got like a chain on and an unchain.
It's fucking weird. Mum's maiden name and brother's middle name is Scottish, and I shan't say which name that be. Yes, fair.
Ooh.
Wait till you telling me about the family and some of their exploits.
Exploits. They're exploited exports.
The two are not mutually exclusive.
That is true.
What we saw before, and I'm still confused about this grey thing in the bottom right. Like, that should do something. it not do
Yeah,
something?
that looks like that should be a map or a handkerchief.
I guess this is a wallet, but I don't know. There's nothing in it, obviously.
You got.
But
You
I
broke.
don't know why there's. I don't know why they're separate. Like, why are they separate?
Well, that's nice. So that's interesting because, like, what's it called? So I went to York Castle, which actually used to be a prison. Yay! It has some very interesting prison things to show off, including, like, like those lasers that they shoot at the wall of people being like, "They're sending me to Australia."
And
All
they
I
already
did was
sound
steal a
Australian.
loaf of bread.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm into
no.
the colonies. No, I went Jordan. What the fuck
No,
happened?
Yeah, what was it? I'm for Australia, me. Yes, because what's it called there? Yorkshire. What was the thing I was gonna say? But they had like a thing of, everyone that last names that they knew of, that had been sent to the colonies. I could not find my mother's last name or her mother's last name. So it sounds like they were all looking for better life.
I mean, there's the obvious trope of went to Australia because my ancestors are criminals. I think I have to accept at this point my ancestors just never got caught.
And decided to hang around. I mean, some of your ancestors decided to skip town. Just they didn't go very far.
I don't know how far back that is, though.
That's true. Although I do remember you telling me a story about your dad asking about the last name, and then finding out that he was mildly related to the person that he was asking about it. Something about two brothers.
The only two brothers one I have is my great grandfather, or is it great? I can't even mind. I think it's great. It's two brothers that came over from Ireland, went to the same town on different streets, and started two different branches of that family name.
Of the family. Yeah, that's the story I remember.
Right.
Okay, you found yourself back in the laundry.
Yeah, because I've no fucking clue. Not helped by the fact that, like I go to do stuff like this and it's like, nope. But why? Nope.
Oh, nope.
Maybe if I sneak up on it, nope.
Climbing the ladder.
Mine are 50-50 criminals and rich enough just to move here. Well, I know why you have to be rich enough to move to Australia now. I don't know about back then.
We do have we have a dictionary that's like a first edition dictionary for, I think it's the Oxford. No, it's not Oxford. It's I can't remember which what's it called dictionary maker it is, but it's a first edition one. But it's from it was printed in Scotland, and it's one of my Irish relatives has written his name in it.
Also, Bulba Fett, thank you for following. Excellent name, by the way. So here's a conspicuous book on a table that we can't do anything with. We can move towards it.
God damn it!
But
oh god,
crossing half the world and buying land
couch.
isn't cheap. No, it is absolutely not. And no, with you on that one. That's a war crime.
Yes. I've seen a lot of ugly fabrics on couches.
So I also know that I've got Canadian relatives, but that was my uncles and aunts.
Yeah, and you've also got
uncles,
some
two aunts.
Yeah, some Aussie ones as well in Sydney.
I don't know when they came over though.
No.
Get closer to the hell couch. That's better, right? Is that the same texture? The same
As
color
the carpet,
scheme, certainly.
it is, but it's what's it called? It's been skewed, except no one in their right mind would skew it like that on an actual couch. It would be against the grain.
Be against the fucking law.
I mean, what's it called, Talia? My day job actually involves like imported couches, and some of them have been in the warehouse for like 20 years now.
For good fucking reason.
Some of them for good fucking reason.
Your day job
Some of
involves
them
sitting
just
on
because,
couches.
yeah.
I
I mean, some
mean,
of it's just because my boss doesn't like the word discount for end of line. We're working on him.
or workers' rights. Mr. Cameron, I am prepared to pay twice the sum that you have been offered for your services and your crystal. Please give my proposition careful thought. I will be getting in touch with you shortly. Bruce McGrab. He probably doesn't sound like that now that I've read the name.
I was like, and your crystal. Hello, little girl. Would you like a shiny pound of flour?
Shiny
Yes, I
pound
mean
for your
technically
crystal.
not the yeah, it's not actually the print tray. I have access to the spam filter like for the entire business. Some of the stuff is just, you know, like, here's an object that we want to sell. Please buy it. It is absolutely crap. But you can get it for 50% off. It doesn't tell you how much it is. It's just 50% off every single day. And that's good quality.
I mean, that sounds like
and
the DFS sale over here, which I believe is... If the adverts are to be
Bag is
believed...
here. Good thing I hid that stone.
Good thing indeed.
Crystal. Who'd have thought that this rock would oblige me to stay sober?
Oh God, what was I saying?
son?
Yeah, the DFS sale, as far as I know, according to the TV adverts, has been running continuously since like 1987.
But yeah, so there's that, and it's definitely a scam. It's one of those really cheap things. Or you get the ransom letters, which are my favorites. I enjoy reading the ransom letters. They're all fake ransom letters, of course, but it's like, you know, like I have footage of you going on a website and looking at underage porn, and, you know, footage of you whacking it, and, you know, like, if you don't give me, it's always Bitcoin. It's like $3,000 worth of Bitcoin. I will send it to your family.
Isn't
Think
that
of
one
the
Bitcoin
shame.
at this point?
Yeah, possibly.
And
actually, I
you know,
think
don't
it's
forget
lower
about
now.
the spy pixel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to get. I've put a special pixel in this email, so I know exactly that you've opened it. You have 24 hours.
Yeah, but why would
And
you
then they
filter out
followed
spam?
up.
It's salty and delicious. Good point, Baldo.
And then they followed it up 2 days later saying, you still haven't answered my offer. Think of the shame.
See, that's the
You
part that
can't go to the
surprises me.
police.
Because, you know, the nature of spam is you send it out to as many people as possible, and some of them will be ignorant enough to take the bait. So following it up seems like, you know, why are you bothering? Unless everybody's just gotten wise and now they have to.
Yeah, I think they do it to, because it's like, they do it so that they give you this sense of urgency of like, but the weird thing is that half the time that they send it, it's always got like a variant of, I've already sent your footage to you know, the equivalent of 4chan, that they know what a dirty bastard you are, so your life's ruined now. And it's like, but if you said that the life is ruined, then what are you actually ransoming to this person?
You've shot the
shown
hostage.
your hand, mate.
What's...
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our bag, and it contains, and I will point out that mousing over these causes a slight delay.
Ew. Ink.
Copper oxide powder, that's an interesting one. Mix the bourbon with the ink. Make Guinness. No. But I do have a flask of bourbon. Like, surely that's enough on its own. Niff. Rope ladder. Chimera. Blank papier. I can't think of a funny way of pronouncing ink. Darth WA can have its independence. Is that wise?
I mean, who's having their independence?
WA. Where's the Australians?
Yeah.
Westralia is best nation. Is this another conversation along the lines of, you know, occupied East Wales?
No.
The joke being that it's England.
Mm.
Depends who you're talking to, really.
I think they're occupied enough at the moment with the mutant strain of COVID.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's got to us as well. 17 cases at the last count.
I mean, like, what's it called? It's also it's gotten to Sydney now in their cluster,
Oh hell!
and
So
now
we
I
don't
think
actually tick these off. We just
they just happen. Okay. And then today, someone who was from Victoria was up in the area in New South Wales that has it, and now they've brought it back with them. I mean, they have gone straight into quarantine, but still.
okay. So it's got to be one of those games because we couldn't go into the store before, and now because we've picked up our bag, we arbitrarily can. Australia is more like if the South wanted to leave England.
The South.
Yeah, the independent country of London, that kind of thing, or a wider area.
Oh, she's actually written the South. Oh, I was like, what's that called? The South, as in like you were saying the South.
Yeah.
Hmm.
South.
The South. Shave the whales.
Oh, it's spelled as the country Wales. Very good. Very good.
Mm.
The one I hear more often is Nuke the Whales from that Simpsons episode.
Oh, yeah. Stone the crows.
Blimey and Struth. They're hairless, how dare you? Mammals have hair, whales are mammals, shave them. The logic is, infallible.
Exactly.
I don't know if Riddles has consented to be shaved. He's not a whale, he's a bear.
Yeah, the French have done right by me today.
The what?
The French. Because, like, what's it called? Because so the main brand in France that we deal with, they decided that they needed to, increase their prices, and they said, oh, the new price list starts on the 1st of January. It is the 22nd of December. They only sent it to me today, except they sent it to me in European prices, and I'm like, yeah, I have 2 days to work this out. But thankfully, they have just sent it to me in our prices, so it means I'll be able to update everything within a day. Yay! I won't have to work during my holiday.
Yay! Tally is on a word adventure right here.
Oh,
or a
good.
spelling adventure. A bear?
Oh, no.
Colour my interest
Don't-
piqued.
Don't near the whale.
Dang it. Oh, there we go. Probably just butcher paper that, isn't it?
Possibly. Butcher paper's fun.
That's the matches. That's the blank paper. Candle. Right. You really didn't model that well enough. I'm sorry, but no.
I see Darth is currently playing Cyberpunk 2077.
It's hot and you need to rest again. Yes, that is fair. I take it the problem is not yet solved.
It never is.
Not that problem. Problem pertaining to heat. But yes, good to see you, Darth. Have good,
Bye,
not
Darth.
hot,
Have
should
fun.
that be possible. What the hell is this?
I like that he says it's hot and I need to go rest, but I know what you're doing. I can see. I can see.
I really don't like that about GOG Galaxy. There's no option
Yeah,
to
I mean, like,
appear
what's it
invisible.
called? Yeah, Steam does the same thing.
No, you can put yourself invisible on Steam.
That's
That doesn't
true.
let you do it at all.
Ew.
To be available all the time. It's not a requirement. Just want to have a gamey game on your own. And
That's
no one
true.
else needs to know.
And you don't want someone just going like, I see what you're doing, so you should talk to me. I may have been that person once. I mean, I did say, you can ignore me. It's just, I see you. You'll have fun.
I mean, in the wrong context, it can come off as creepy.
Especially when you say it that way. When I say it that way.
The voice did add to it. Lady McFarlane has detected that I picked up a cloth, and here we go. Steam, the prime tool of voyeurs. I mean, surely that's Facebook. I don't know what this hotspot is for. The hotspot, more like moving. I need a distinction between hotspots you click and hotspots you move to.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no. Look at that.
I have looked away. What's going on?
Look at that.
Oh.
I hesitate to use the word animation.
Oh, why? Why did you bring this to my attention? It looks like moving vomit.
The kitchen? Surely not. I thought I saw something on that table, but apparently no. I'm guessing I go towards the bells.
That might be idea. Would you like me to open up the walkthrough just in case?
Christ, yes.
I thought I'd give you some time to stooge around first.
We've been here for nearly an hour, and I have found my bag and the kitchen. That's it.
I'm so proud of you. Okay, the first one that comes up is from Game Boomers.
Of course. I mean, we joke, but they have given us a couple of walkthroughs at this point, so...
Yeah, and that have been quite good. Lord McFarlane's been kidnapped. She's taken away after fainting.
I've sent her some tea. Was just sitting there, I guess. Ready to be sent up. I work in the kitchen now. I thought I was a private investigator, but...
You're a kitchen boy now.
Facebook is the prime tool of narcissists. Twitter is the prime tool of screaming. That checks out, I think.
Okay, so what they have recommended is going back to the sitting room that we started the game with.
Okay, I think I'm facing it now. There we go.
Yay!
But now I have my
Good
bag.
work.
I can poke the sofa. Maybe. Oh God, I was joking, but that was genuinely what I had to do first. Twitter people talk from the chest. I think it's a little bit lower than that.
But she didn't drop that.
Not, like 10 minutes ago or wherever this was meant to take place. Key and balls. Are we just going to pick that back? Apparently we are.
Even so, like where
Yeah,
it was. Look at that. That is right underneath.
Yeah, you have to do that on purpose.
And there seems to be a recess right next to it.
I think we can glean.
That hasn't been completed.
Is there anything we can glean from this? Because I assume this is Queen here that I'm pointing to.
No, that would be King.
Well, what's this then?
That would be Queen.
How'd you reckon?
Because
the spiky things say King to me. Well, either one of them could move.
Yeah, but
they have diagonal movement and not so diagonal movement.
If you look at like how far the King would have had to have moved several times to have gotten that far, where the Queen could do it in one motion. It looks like she's taken out a pawn that that took one of her pawns. Because if you look at
it does make sense.
What's going on here with the pawns, I would say that there was a pawn right in front of her, and if you notice, one of the red pawns from the third alley is gone, so that would have advanced on the pawn. She's taken that out.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
I was in chess club.
And you talk from the diaphragm. You're right.
Yes.
It's the spleen. Yes, the spleen is being invented. Just hashtag just choir things. I don't know why I did that in a soft voice. It felt right. I discourse from my fundament. Yes, you do, Gemini. Yes, you do. The fuck is this chess set?
It's a terrible chess set. I'm just saying.
The worst digital chess set you've ever seen. There's got to be worse, surely. Not that I'm making a challenge here or anything, but I know basic rules of chess, but I never enjoyed the game. My dad kept beating me at it, so I hated it.
What's it called? As much as I was in the chess club at high school, I would always get everyone into stalemates. So I can play well enough to stop myself from losing, but I can't win.
The spiky queen hurt my soul. I get it. It confused me as well. I'm not on board with it.
And like the teacher that was, in charge of it, he was baffled and amazed that I could actually not lose every match that we went through. Like I think it was like a whole year of stalemates. Except of course that teacher turned out to be an absolute dirtbag.
In terms of the teachers you've told me about, you'll have to narrow that down.
He was the one that was having an affair with a girl in my class and then paid for her abortion because she finally got pregnant after 4 years of this relationship. And then straight after the abortion, made her have sex in the car after, 15 minutes after she had an abortion.
Jesus fucking
Christ. I still don't get why she found him attractive because, like, he had really grey hair and, like, he was the physics teacher and chemistry teacher. And I was always fearful whenever he turned on a Bunsen burner that he would set fire to his arm hair because it was, like, thick.
God, your school was weird.
I mean, like, what's it called? 5 male teachers, 3 of them were lovely.
Yeah, but that's still 2 out of 5 that are on the arsehole train. That's...
Yes, and we're on the arsehole train when I was there. The one that I thought was gay was bizarre. Just because, like, again, I thought he was gay. Why would he be filming a porno with 2 high school students?
Wait,
what?
It
on the school network. Yeah, so the media teacher, when I was in year 11, because I was captain of technology, I was in a subcommittee meeting, and then I was sitting there, and they just said, "Now we need to talk about the firing of this teacher," and I was just like, my brain just went, "What?" Like, he was one of my favorite teachers. What do you mean he's being fired? And because it's a subcommittee meeting, they have to tell you exactly what happened. And, like, it's just like, yeah, so he apparently was filming an artistic piece with 2 of the year 12 girls.
Was he?
That was pornographic. And the girls stored it on the school network, where the younger girls found it.
I mean, ignoring the fact that the media teacher didn't understand technology well enough to hide that shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't even have a... getting back to literally anything else other than that story. We can go all the way up this stair to find nothing. Not even a...
Which
you
says
can't
to
go
me that
here
we'll
yet.
probably come back here again later.
It'll be open on its own because, you think it would imply you can't open it yet, but no, it's just like there's nothing to click on up here.
The wallet
Sorry to hear that, DD. And thank you for bitting the sex number, Talia.
Yeah.
I may figure out a better way of saying that. You gave bits, it was the sex number. You forgot this was Iggy's channel, you got a lot more points on Rizulka. Can't make me change an accent. Maha.
I mean,
unfortunately,
you kind of can.
Unfortunately, we've just realised why Talia donated the bits. So she could get enough channel points to make me go full Glizga again. So here we are.
I do love it. Now, did you get a pass key from this room?
I got a key. Is that it there? Pass key.
There,
Aye.
yep. So you've got that. Turn around, go to the fireplace scene. Look close to the sink beside the fireplace and pick up the rag. Have you got the rag?
I think I've
got the rag, mate.
No, I'm not on the rag, but I've got the rag.
Okay, sweet. Turn around, go close to the door you entered in, right across the small cabinet where you've got the pass key. Note a dumbwaiter. I mean, I'm sure he'll get smart one day.
If he passes his exams, maybe one day.
Yeah. Go forward and look at the drawer of the dark brown workstation on the left. Get the matches and the candle.
Got them.
This, yep, triggers Lady McFarley bell to ring.
Aye,
Go
that
back to the
happened.
dumbwaiter. Pull the handle on the right to bring Lady McFarley's tea to the second floor. Did you do that?
Aye.
Yep. Okay. Turn right, climb the stairs. Laundry room. Go forward to the dumbwaiter and pick up the cup of tea.
Wait, I just sent it to the laundry room. What is the
Yeah.
point of that dumbwaiter?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to hydrate, and I've actually got nothing
Yeah.
to hydrate with. Drowning via
Get some water,
Twitch,
sir.
yes.
I mean, what's it called? We generally with
like
these
that.
type of games for DOSCovery, we're playing games that that aren't the greatest. So generally, it does.
I do keep picking shite ones, aye.
Yeah, I mean, we have had some golden gems, but
No. Chaos wasn't fun because the game was good. Let us be clear.
Mhm.
Because the
I
gas
was
station
thinking
attendant was
earlier.
half as nut.
no, I was thinking about what's it called? Super League, the superhero League of Hoboken. Yeah, that's one.
Something like that. But that one was interesting, if nothing else. Demon's
Yeah,
Forge
that's
would
what
be
I
a
mean.
good
So
name for
we've found some
DOSCovery.
interesting things. It's just the games that we have picked since have all been.
That woman has got to cut back on the caffeine. She needs
What?
professional help. Hey.
Oh, she needs
see those
professional help for those
pills.
bed sheets.
Yeah, that is sack canvas right there.
That's that canvas, but look what's underneath it. That's like the texture of our couch, Gabriel, but wrong colored.
Why is your couch that texture?
Well, it was bought in the 70s when my parents first married.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Demon's Forge, Rizalka?
It sounds familiar.
It
I
has been
don't think I
recommended
had
to
it.
us. I don't know if it's in the
I think
DOSCovery
I do
folder.
have it.
This game
I'll have
can't
a
be too
look.
bad. It has a Twitch category. You'd be surprised. So yeah, Nevik, I don't know if this is
Tara
any
Reid
good, but
has some
I'm
Twitch
not
categories, not all of them though.
exactly.
Hang
I
on.
love that
Gabriel,
Twitch is
this one's
picky
trying to
about
gush.
that. Wait, what?
I'm opening a broth for Gabriel.
Right. He's grey. I think caffeine is the least of our worries. Yeah, not just grey in the hair, grey in the, well,
They're
everything.
everywhere. Can you let me finish putting this in the bowl for you, my love?
Okay, well, while you're all saying hi, I'm gonna go and get some water
get some
so I
water.
can actually redeem those
Water.
hydrates. One moment.
Yes. There we go. Oh, hello, Nevik. How is our Nevik today? Oh, hello again, Talia. It's almost like you weren't here before. I have a Gaby here. The Gaby he is eating. He is having a blue broth, which is tuna, surimi, and whitebait in a silky, decadent broth. Good night, Gemini does games. As I said with a flourish. Let's see, does Gabriel's food have a Ponzi description on the back? No, actually it doesn't. It just says, gently swirl the pack around to blend the ingredients together. Pour into a bowl and serve to delight your cat. It's not like his treats. Here, let me turn that around. Shall I read the blurb from your back of your... Well, actually, I suppose that's just the list of ingredients, which is insane. It's a table. Which is real Australian meat. Chicken meal and duck meal. Not so crazy, Gabriel. But it has potato starch and chickpea flour and tapioca starch and poultry tallow and peas. And kale and blueberries and tomato and pumpkin and chia seeds and flax seeds and salt and beet pulp. And then a whole heap of vitamins. And it's got rosemary in it and natural antioxidants. And magnesium. But you seem to like them. Oh, he's been eating these treats for years. The cat cam unfortunately only works on my channel because, you know, it's my web camera. Gavin's not in Scotland.
Up for displaying the camera. Even if you
Yes.
did share in Discord. Oh, bye Gemini, if I haven't missed you.
I think you have.
Heck.
We have a cat stream on another stream with no cam. These things happen, don't they, Gaby?
Hi Yuki. No, hydrate. Yeah.
So much hydrate. Actually, I think I've still got one more of the hydration. I mean, it does have a crystal in it. We don't know what shape that crystal is in.
No, because we have the crystal, and yet it does not appear to be in the inventory.
Ew, bizarre.
Where
So
is
we
it?
have no idea what. What about that? What's that thing on the? What's the second thing? The
Knife.
red floopy thing.
Knife.
That's a knife. That's not a knife.
I think you'll find it is. It is labeled as such. Also, I don't know what I just did because I clicked on the knife, game paused for a second, and then kicked me out of the inventory screen. So I don't know how this works. Is it a dark crystal?
Yeah.
I think it was quite dark actually. Oh, hello, Lost Train Dude. Welcome.
Oh, hello, Chris. Hello.
Everyone's waking up, it seems. Apart from the
Yes,
two people who went to bed for understandable reasons.
Yeah.
I love that we have cat stream on another stream with no cam. Are you streaming as well? Just to,
I can do it.
I don't know how I would capture that out, and it sounds like effort.
It's the effort that gets you every time.
Every
What you
time.
can do is give this woman pills. It's meth. Give her meth.
Why am I doing this?
I mean, it's not meth. I'm just saying it's meth. It's just pills. We're assuming it's her heart medication. Oh God, you're
Why
sparking
am
a
I
drink.
doing this? Well, apparently it was the right solution.
Mm.
Gloop, gloop, gloop. She's hydrating, so should you.
All right, all right.
This game's giving you Versailles 1685 vibes.
3 crystals,
She's got a different necklace on now.
3 jewels, 3 tears.
Yeah, that's her bed necklace.
For the banshee. She's waiting for them. The banshee could help you. Often,
Okay.
walking in the park she is.
Watch the cup, it's tipping over.
In the dead
Yeah.
of night.
You're gonna pour that all over your.
Look in my chest of jewels. You
Yes.
are indeed the man you claim to be.
Like he's critiquing art, that pose. What the hell?
Yeah. Dear God, she is really great. Oh, is she dead? And her pillow's
At last.
sagging, even though she has. Oh God, she is dead. Her eyes are open. You killed her.
That's not in the private investigator manual.
Why did you do that?
So I could take her stuff.
All right. Okay. yeah, 'cause you
Like-
have to.
Why do you have that?
What? Maybe they were helping her to sleep better.
Well, we found a more permanent solution to that.
Just stiffing her drink.
I mean, I would say phrasing, but it kind of works.
Yeah.
Nice butt chin. And a little scar as well, you'll notice. You may have noticed. You can't notice it right now. It's not on screen.
They attempted to. An attempt was made.
There was an attempt.
Does it
What?
smell like chloroform? Dude?
Was
She's
it-
already dead.
What kind of snuff it? Wait, what?
What?
Where'd that come from? But yes, now that we have chloroform, it means we're probably going to use it at some point, and I'm not looking forward to it.
I mean, we might be using it on utter dickweed, which would work out for us. Oh, we can read her journal.
We can read the scrolls.
No, come on.
Oh, it's a picture.
So
Oh.
we
This is as good as we get, apparently.
yeah.
Dang it. Bit of a click and drag, it just fucks
Why
off.
did you kill this woman with a simple cup of tea?
Yeah, sorry about that. Since I don't have regular moderators, I kind of keep automod on a higher level, so...
I could have released that.
But I did.
Yes.
Beat you to it.
Yes.
Luciphonic redeemed pronounce a word. Pneumono ultra microscopicephala volcanosis.
So close.
Well, shit, that wasn't the point of it.
Why does she have a dress form here? It's not like she's making clothes.
Not anymore. Because she's dead. Because we poisoned her.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the point is that
Medication.
we helped sedate her, but why'd she run a bath?
Yeah, it's a nice bath though.
It is.
I mean, it's a bit short, I would say. I'd like it to be a little bit longer, because I would be trying to sit there with my knees up.
See,
if
when you
my
said
knees are up,
short,
your knees
I
are
thought
up.
you meant, you know, I had to be taller, and I was like, she's an old woman. She can't really help it.
No,
I mean,
it needs to be longer.
I mean, given her age, that's probably a bit tall right there.
Yeah, she needs like a step stool or something to go in there.
You're impressed. Points well spent. Well, thank you. I'm glad it was worth it.
And now
They
do it
also have
again
a-
with a Glasgow accent.
Or, apparently I can use this, but clicking it does nothing. Ergo, let's try the passkey.
The pisky.
Okay, not that one. Let's try the other key.
The
It's a
hot
very
key.
nice looking game. I mean...
For
I'm
the
glad you think so.
time, It's okay.
Oh, yep, that was right. That's right.
Correct key.
The publisher of this is Wanadu Edition, which is an A+ publisher name. Has to be said.
Mm-hmm. And I think also Microloids. They released a version, I think, of the second one on iPad recently.
So we've got another fucking key. Later
Yeah.
absorbed into Microids. Let's see. For the time it was released. I mean,
I knew
yeah.
Microids was involved.
I can't help but feel there were better looking games in 2000, but I don't know.
Yes.
What's the other key? Attic
And
key.
also with the candles that didn't have such an obvious taper on them.
I mean, I didn't even realize it was a candle at first, so put it that way.
Mm. Now, do you reckon those are towels on the ground, or are they like leftover tiles that just happen to be here?
I think they're meant to be towels. That would make sense to me.
Oh, Dave's here.
Dave is here. Hello,
Yes.
Dave.
He's late, but he's here.
How you doing?
Dave, we killed a woman.
We kind of did. Are the accents worse than clandestiny? We haven't encountered any Scottish accents, weirdly enough. Like-
No, and
I mean, the Indian accent was
clandestine is the thing that's
probably...
gonna have to happen. You're gonna have to experience it.
Not bad. How are you guys? I'm good.
Yeah.
And
You
yeah,
what? Yeah.
The lack of Scottish accent so far is a bit surprising. We've
It's
encountered...
disappointing. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, we've got us from Chicago. We've got the lady of the house who's English, but, you know, English people owning such houses around these parts, not entirely uncommon. And the servant man who had an Indian accent of some description. Can't speak to the accuracy of that one. Are you just in the chat, Dave? Because this seems like your kind of game. You'd be welcome to join us if you're able.
Yes, I suppose it depends on if. Let's see.
All of you missed a Vuzo completing Quest for Glory 4 as a paladin on Sunday. I did miss that, unfortunately. I was deep in video work. Join
That is
them.
a shame. It's a shame that you can't like grab a laptop and go to another room. Ooh, I spot a sneaky paper. Do you see the folder?
There it is,
So-
yes. Would have been here earlier, but got immersed in Mist 3. I was solving a puzzle and swearing when I realised, holy shit, Ikifun Rizalga is on. Mist do be like that. What I do is, was French ISP is now known as Orange. What? That's the same company.
Hmm.
Huh.
Okay, I think we're... Yep. Blank paper. Alright.
Well, we got
got
more
the-
blank paper? Because we already had that.
Did we?
No.
I thought we had the picture.
No, we've had this blank paper since we found our bag.
Huh.
We have no laptops
Weird.
and we know how using the phone goes. Yeah, fair.
Alright, so open the bookcase, pick up the memorandum. Did we pick up a memorandum?
I thought we picked up a memorandum. A random memorandum.
Read the memorandum on how to use the telegraph machine.
What? Got my bag, explored the castle, and picked up McFarley's tracks. We're
That's kind of what we're
done
doing
that.
now.
Is that an alien memorandum?
Sure,
Sadly not. Remember to look at what she dropped on the sofa. And by on the sofa, we mean literally under one of the cushions. All this isn't very clear. Crystals? Three crystals?
Butt crystals.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
so I've got one of them.
Did you say butt crystals?
Let me look at it. It's a butt. The crystals are coming out of the butt.
I see what you did there.
Yes.
A Martian memorandum?
Grr. Okay, so I've got one of them. Who has the other two? And what does this have to do with this affair? Just what is a banshee anyway?
Icky sounded like trolls then. Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian.
Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian.
No, I'm the Space Quest historian.
Someone is the Space Quest historian.
Oh, and just because Wanderer's shown up and we have mentioned trolls.
Soup's on.
Quick soup's on. It's the thing to do. Okay, apparently
come
Wanderer's
on,
been
Cameron.
caused pain somehow.
By booping.
No, I'm Spartacus, Space Quest historian. Yes.
Yeah. Come on, Cameron. Keep looking.
Just
There's still
what
a
is
lot
a
of places
banshee?
to look in this house. Remember to take samples of any prints you find.
With what?
We have ink
I don't think that's how it works.
and copper oxide powder.
Maybe that's how it works. I don't know what you do in that situation. Oh, good. The soup's on Nightbot. Reply works. That's two of those have been discovered. Good. Good.
Oh, can you open your inventory again and open up your wallet?
I could. What's in it for me?
Well, there's something in there for you.
I don't know. I was watching the very old Carry On film and the man said Susan and it sounded like Soupson. Yeah, we do like that joke as well. Unless you're Anatoly, in which case he'll probably threaten to block you. McGrab Distillery. This the O'Brien conspiracy? Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, Nevik. 100%, sir.
Well played. Wallet. There we
Well, let's
go.
look.
To
You now
Libram.
have things in here.
Need your help here
your
in
help.
Scotland. Stop. Your father has already informed you. Stop. Go to the Scottish Bank of Chicago. Show your crystal and you will receive $500 from now on. Trust nobody but me. Remember to bring your crystal with you. Stop.
There wasn't a stop. How strange.
O'Brien conspiracy.
And then,
Are there
did you
transporters
read the
involved
other
now?
one?
Exactly. There are two wolves inside you. Sorry about the transporter malfunction.
Yes.
One
Start
start.
the telegraph machine.
I don't
Enter
feel like
the
we
number
need
to
this
connect.
just yet.
But at least we know where
It's-
it is now.
I'm sorry, this is made up. Inspector Puckerbrain.
Inspector Puckerbrain.
Inspector Puckerbrain.
Puckerbrain.
I loved him in the Crystal Maze. Jeez.
Alright, blah 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 on the crab. Look at the top of the table.
I don't know what room
If you
this
look at that
is.
little table,
Narrow that down for me.
Okay, so the table that had the desk drawer in it.
Hmm?
Yep. Forward.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It takes a while to load. 200 megahertz, remember? Minimum spec for this game.
Okay, now it says. Where was I? Move the cursor to the left and click to look atop of the table.
What?
See fingerprints. Use copper oxide powder on fingerprints. And then ink. And then blank paper.
A DLC to the original Baldur's Gate. Gorine's conspiracy. Oh. Okay, so maybe now we ink.
No, Lucy. Sorry, that was, Chris was making a further joke. It's a reference to the Orion conspiracy.
How dare you mention that in my presence, even though that's exactly what we're talking about. Now we've fingered prints.
Fingerprints. Okay, blah blah blah. Exit the room.
Okay. Yeah, I should maybe have remembered that it's the up and around and down icon for exiting a place, because I saw that icon that said go to the left when we were looking at the desk drawer, and I thought that obviously exits. Why would I click that? The Talia HD remake is here. Indeed.
Yes.
Baldur's Gate
upon
DLC,
exiting the room-
Sisyphus's Gate. Time to beat.
Turn left.
Infinity hours.
Forward. Left. Climb the stairs to the attic.
Dripping down the attic stairs.
And walk all the way to the locked door.
I mean, going up
have
into
to
the
keep-
attic, we know how that ends. Make a request of who to raid at the end of the stream, as there's a 24-hour charity stream going on that I've been trying to send all raids I can to. That sounds reasonable to me.
It sounds a worthy cause.
Now you're being reminded of Nightmare. I mean, the graphics are way too good for Nightmare. I never thought I'd say something like that in comparison to this, but there you go. Walk forward, sidestep to the left, yeah. Classic stuff. And everybody confusing right with right. So we're going left, right?
Right. Straight ahead.
So left.
You know it. Ooh, cutscene. This man has no butt.
This man has no ass.
Things are starting to make sense. What the?
Is it?
Oh, man.
Are they?
Can a guy get a little light?
Are things starting to make sense? I'm not sure they're starting to make sense. Oh, wait.
You have to. You apparently you have a candle holder, I think.
Do I? Am I meant to have picked that up?
It just says, "Oh, go forward to the candle holder stand." So you're not quite there yet. It's a candle.
There we go.
It's a table.
So where is that stand?
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Here we
put
go.
your candle in there.
I beg your
He
pardon?
is American. You stick your candle in there. What? What? What?
We
You
We
had
have-
one candle.
You had one candle.
How did it turn into 6?
Yeah, protagonist is meant to be from Chicago, but he also has candle replicating powers, apparently.
Yes.
Choked on my vape at that soundbite. Oh, man. It's like a spit take, but with, vapor.
Ugh.
Are there any other equally as dumb identifying lines in the Orion conspiracy? There is one that I also have a soundbite for.
Well, one good thing about automated systems,
To lose
you can
someone.
confuse the fuck out of them.
How does that one end?
I don't have that one on there because it's just too fucking long.
It
So I just played the automated systems one instead.
Ah, yes.
In case you don't know,
Right.
Rizalka can't hear the sound bites that are going out to the stream.
No.
They don't go through my microphone.
I'm a special lady.
Wait, what?
I don't know. What program are you using to play those in? Is it just the Stream Deck or
It's
'cause, like-
so I'm using Updeck, which is like what you call, like a Stream Deck alternative. They can just run on a tablet. There's a program that runs on my machine as well. You can trigger sounds that way. You
Nice.
almost said Foo's first name. It's fine. It's not exactly a secret. And to be honest,
there are
if we
many
don't
in this country.
if we don't find somebody named Gordon in this game, I will be quite surprised.
Yes,
Gordon
I would be true.
Freeman. I think we might be able to argue that that's the most famous Gordon there is.
The most spacious hill that there is.
Spacious fort, if you please.
Sorry, you're right. You're right.
So I just stole this guy's picture. So that's the
Yeah.
lady we poisoned.
She's
That's a
dead
man.
now.
That's also a man. That's
And
the woman that's
this
kicked
is-
off this mystery. I don't really know what we're doing here, I'll be honest.
No, but I remember, because if you remember, the intro kind of came off as a flashback sort of thing. He was
Yeah.
thumbing her boob on a photograph.
Also, Wanderer,
But
I
it
would
wasn't
have I would have responded to your real magic, but I can't roll my R's nearly well enough to do that justice.
Real magic.
There we go.
Real. Oh yes. It's like she already knew we were going to kill her.
That might be what's up with Ursula's eyes. She saw her death coming. She's the
Yeah.
Cassandra of her time.
The poor dear. But no, the intro kind of seemed to suggest that, that this might be that it was a flashback because, well, for one thing, he was thumbing her boob on a picture. But if you remember the diary entry, he theorizes after meeting Ursula what the daughter looked like. So he hasn't actually met the daughter.
Try, damn it. Okay.
There's been a murder.
Can you give me real magic?
That's not bad.
There was no rolling of the R. There was just none.
Well-
Wasn't even close.
Without the rolling of the eye, that was quite good. It.
Can you show me? And then he does a little pounce.
Shoot. Like, what's it called? That's all that's involved in doing a rolling of the R is the purr. The prr.
I can't do that either.
Really? I thought you could do purring noises.
No, really, no. I can't think of which situation that would have come up in either. The pounce is precious, isn't it? It is! And it does make me laugh in the sort of novelized version of the walkthrough that I've got. That it's told from Tad's perspective. And when that happens, even he's like...
I'm that
pounced on it
boy.
and he pounced on it and disappeared. Like it just happened. I have no more words.
I do love that. What's that called? Just that whole like I'm that boy. It's such a perfect quote.
I'm that
It is
boy.
like- I'm that boy.
Also, I'm apparently Steve.
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 Oh, Steve.
Steve.
Oh, you know, Steve. You're just gonna get suggested that you murdered a whole heap of people.
Steve.
We never got that far in the game. We should probably do Laura Bow Dagger Velman Raw sometime next year
I'm
on
that
the grandma
Steve.
phone. That's Steve.
Oh dear.
But yes,
Where
I
the
think
fuck are we?
Dagger of Vermin Raw for Grandma Hole 2021.
I don't think I'm going to have to use the
um,
rope ladder at some point because both the doors don't appear to want to open.
Okay, here we go. Take a picture. Wait. Okay. Use the matches on the candles. Turn a little to the left to get an active cursor and go forward twice. turn right and get the crowbar from an open box. Did you get the crowbar?
I have not got the crowbar. Open box.
Crowbar in this room.
Books.
Well, if you go back to where the candelabra is.
Candelabra.
Candelabra. Okay. So it said little. Okay. So go forward twice from here, I reckon. And then you should find an open box that you can. Ah, hello.
Books.
Take that.
The voice
Take that.
of the books.
Okay.
Is the game haunted? It just flashed now. I don't know what happened there, I'll be honest.
Go forward to the cabinet with the candle on top.
The cabinet with the candle.
The candle on top, yes.
Yes.
And in here, you can open it and pick up a map.
I think I did that.
Excellent, you now have a map. Look at the folded paper, the bottom right of the inventory, and study the map.
Oh, the inventory, right.
Yeah,
Why
so
would
that
I
thing
think
that
a
we
bit of
just
paper
made-
went into my wallet? Anyway, that's Lord McFarlane in his PlayStation 1 FMV glory.
No, actually. Oh, actually, no, that is.
Yes, actually, it is.
That is, but the other one, there is a Sean in that that book.
Sean!
That is your father. Sean! Okay.
I want to see my dad. Where's my
Yeah,
dad?
so go back to. He's at the photo book.
Right, I think I see where that is. Dada.
That's your father.
That's your dad.
Yeah. So he's
Can
the
you
one.
turn
who
on the
left
light so you
the-
can see better? I don't think electricity is fully wired
No.
into this castle.
It's the 30s. I mean, the electricity started in like, residential houses in like the 1910s, but probably
Aye, for
in
rich
an old
fuckers.
castle like this. Yeah, for rich fuckers, yes, but at the same time, this is an old drafty castle in Scotland. I doubt that 1932 is when they were starting to think about electricity. I think maybe the 40s or 50s.
Yeah. Assuming that it remains private.
Yeah, okay. Show him picture, get the picture, note his cane. Turn right and climb the stairs to the round room.
The round room.
Turn back and go down the stairs. Triggers a cutscene.
What? You know, Lucy just said, hope you don't have to use the stairs in the dark. That's very dangerous. And now you tell me there's a cutscene when you go down the stairs. I am now worried. I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. Ah.
Beautiful. All right, you have a crowbar, sir.
What? I went to go down
You're-
the stairs and he just dramatically turned around to some boarded up
Yeah.
planks.
Yep,
That happened.
that was the thing that happened.
I don't believe
Congratulations.
it. What's going
That's
on
not
here?
how.
Nessie! Get the camera.
Nessie, you're delicious. I mean, what?
Yes!
Yes, Gwen.
Done it. Fucking did it, guys. Boys. Folks.
For
Fucking
for
go
that-
to-
for posterity. Go back down the steps.
Nessie,
and
have
towards
some
the
ink.
locked door.
Nessie, have some copper oxide powder.
Leave Nessie alone. You've
Nessie,
got
have some
your-
chlorophyll. Nah, actually, let's not.
Yeah.
Yep, we found Nessie. Game over. We've done it.
Okay, go forward to the locked door by the right wall.
You heard
And
what
use your
Nessie's humps
crowbar.
really are. I mean, this is on some
They
heretical
don't
ground right here.
Oh, hello.
God,
It's not time for your next meal,
man,
but if you want to cuddle, I'll cuddle you.
man.
You can have a cuddle if you want to.
But I was
it's
speaking
a
as
difficult
Gibby.
at the moment.
Ride Nessie to
I have a
glorious
face
victory. Yes.
Do you have food right in front of you? Yeah, good boy. Alright, go forward to the trapdoor and open it.
Ta-da. Ah. We...
I'm a ghost! You killed me, you fucker!
Oh, I'm so drunk.
The banshee is beckoning to you. Cameron's advice
To
seems
hell with that
best to
Banshee's
follow.
advice. Nothing hits the spot like some fine Cameron whiskey. Oh, I think I saw some glasses in the sitting room.
Guess where you're going?
Am I gonna get pished?
A little, yeah.
Oh no, she's cute. The eternal ghost hunter problem. I want to capture the ghost, but ooh. Here's the season for a ghost.
Bang.
What?
Fa la la la. Ooh. La 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 la. In the sitting room, there is a liquor glass table by the fireplace.
Yeah, I know the one. One more step to get near it. Pat Steve on the head. Go.
Use a flask of bourbon on the glass. I think you've got a flask in your
We
inventory.
do, but I don't know if that's Cameron whiskey. La 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 la. Oh. Wait, what?
Oh,
Is that where he had the crystal? Don't swallow it.
It's huge.
Ooh,
You didn't even drink the drink after all that. Oh,
no, I did.
Would not want to use that as a dildo.
Yeah, that's how the glasses looked before we got there.
Hmm.
Did see him drink it? Maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm making this up in my head. This game's finally got to me.
Yes.
Told you this game was
exit
haunted.
this room.
Gladly. Oh.
Open the room. Yep.
Had one more click.
Open the room across from where you are right now. And enter.
Entrez.
Mon ami.
Do not
Welcome
enter
to
your
the
friends
ballroom.
without consent. whoa.
There are things that we need that are in the picture. Well, it says given by Lady Ursula, but
I got a thing.
have any spell body?
Kind of that shape, yeah. Mead, apparently, which is.
It is funny though. In Cyberpunk 2070.
Oh God, where's this going?
Well, no, there's a water bottle in that game that reminds me of the spell body bottle. And I think it calls itself the purest water, so it could actually be a play off spell body. I should take another look at that next time I'm playing.
Get a screenshot at least, yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently I need something to open this with. It's not even after the watershed, too early. I'll be the judge of that. I'm on holiday.
Yeah. Turn
But it's
right and
not
go
the
to the
crowbar.
display cabinet. Use the knife on the cabinet.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, okay. I was worried that these were all buttons, but apparently not. There's an article now
know
about how idiots are upset that they can't keep playing Cyberpunk after they what?
Oh, of course.
Heck and what?
There will be
Photograph.
people out there that wouldn't actually be having much. I'm not saying this is everyone, but there would be people out of there that would be refunding it and then being like, oh, they can't tell if I still have it.
There are. I have heard at least one person refunded Cyberpunk before it actually came out, and it still ended up in their library. You can stroll in the park to find this Celtic cross. What Celtic cross? What did I miss?
I mean, there are things that I have refunded to Steam, and they gave me my money back, but left me with the game even though I was like, no, it doesn't work.
So we picked up the Old Alliance Treaty at some point. Not
That's
sure
correct.
when. Because
October
that's an agreement between
20
Scotland and France.
1295?
In case you're wondering.
Yeah. And the year 1295. I can read Roman numerals.
Well done. I can't. Not beyond like 20.
Exit the room and now look for flowers. Where else but the greenhouse? Yes.
Now I'm
Did
trying
you
to
go
think
to the
of
toilet, Gabriel?
now I'm trying to think of places where I haven't been able to open a door. Maybe I can go
Well, a
outside.
greenhouse is just outside. We haven't tried to go outside before, have we?
I did have a look earlier. I was prohibited. And now I am knotted.
His newfangled talking
Well, I'm
walkthroughs
not
are
knotted.
great.
That's something else entirely. I am not prohibited. Newfangled
Prohibited.
talking walkthroughs are great. I don't know, sometimes they go off on tangents.
And sometimes occasionally go, no, not there, the other right.
No, not that way. The other way. God, I'll do it. Jesus.
Get Parsec open.
Some people may want to put pencils in my nose and headbutt a desk. Don't you do that. They're not worth it.
Gabriel's gone back into the toilet. After just being there.
Did you go to the toilet, Gabriel? No, but that's a good idea. You want me to do a stink? I'll make a stink.
I make a big stink.
Says a walkthrough accent to Southern Belle.
I loved Dust. Dust was fantastic. Let's walk through accent to Southern Belle. I think we've heard enough of my Southern Belle over the years.
Well, how about a Southern gentleman then?
Oh, horse feathers.
Oh, now the Southern Belle comes out.
Yeah, well, you've caroused her out of pardon.
So apparently I'm
Yeah.
going to knife this plane.
Goodness gracious me! Come up
Don't-
here, young man.
Gonna cut that some bitch.
Did you call the
Phalaenopsis flower. I'm sure there's a
Oh.
very good reason for me taking this, but I can't think.
Oh,
Why?
stink! Come
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
young man.
Go and deal with the stunk.
Well, I think I can get him to come over with me with a bag of trees.
Well,
You
you
want
know,
some
that takes care
trees?
of one half of the equation, but
It does. There is, not for a couple of days, not till after Christmas. We're going to be doing the It's a Santa.
it's a Santa. Excellent.
We're going to be doing Carol Reid. Although, I was talking to Dave earlier about maybe an afternoon stream on the Boxing Day. Although, I think you lovely people will be asleep. Hello, mister. Can I wipe your butt?
Whop your butt.
Yep, I gotta whop his butt. Come on. Big scoots. Need to check if he dicks.
Oh, that Santa hat
You
really
are.
does work well, doesn't it?
It does.
I fear the
It's like you
sunglasses aren't going to work quite as well.
No.
Anyway, I found that Celtic cross.
Oh, good. Was it inside the plant? What?
It was not
That sounds like a
no.
ridiculous thing, but
at all. Not going to be the attic
do
key.
you know how
Maybe
these
it's the
games
pass
often
key.
go?
Nope.
The Pooski?
Pesky.
But,
Pesky pasky. Nope.
and I'm thinking of doing we're going to do
Right,
another
fetch.
DOSCovery next week. Whether or not we do this exact same game or we pick a different game, I think at this moment it's probably going to be a different game.
Oh, Lucifer, thank you for the 15 bitties. Why am I using meat on the Celtic cross?
I cannot answer that for you.
Flower now? Correct
But I'm
answer.
thinking sometime next week. Oh, here she is.
Hello! I'm a banshee.
I'm a banshee, baby. Look into my
Alan
eyes.
Parker Cameron, last descendant of the Camerons of Inverness. So, finally, you come to me in search of the truth. I have several versions to propose, but the choice is all yours.
Let's not complicate matters any more than necessary. I'm a little thick at the best of times, and the way you're looking at me doesn't exactly ease my mind. I'm looking for a Scottish lord. I've been hired by his wife, who, from the looks of it, could do with a relaxing cruise, far away from this place.
This place is my own. Lady Ursula knows only too well. I am the living memory of the MacFarlanes and the Crystal of Serdach.
The Crystal of Sirdach?
The three crystals of Serdach. Forgetting your classics, young man?
Sir Duck
Sir
or
Duck?
Sir
Tells
Duck?
the story of Serdach, the druid, to whom the gods gave a most precious stone. A black
She
and
sounds like
dripping
she's trying to do a
crystal
Professor
capable
McGonagall
of
impersonation.
concentrating the sun's rays
Little
into
bit.
an emanation of pure energy. It was Serdach's task to offer this divine power to the future Celtic kings, the day of their coronation. A woman
It is
stole
the first terrible
crystal.
Scottish accent we've heard.
Find the
though.
woman.
It's,
All memory of her
you know what? I don't hate it.
even her name.
I will get to the pronounce the word in full Glasgow in a second, just once the cutscene's done.
Yes.
Of horror. The crystal
Horror.
broke into 3 identical pieces. These were entrusted to the McGraths, McFarlanes, and the Camerons. You see now that it is no accident that brings you home to Loch Ness. You're here to play the role of the detective.
Literally the job title,
This is the
hen.
version which you've currently chosen, is it not?
Okay, so much for legends. I'll tell it to my grandchildren if I ever get around to having kids. But today's story is what?
Find the man. He who wishes to reunite the crystals. He has a sinister plan for this century. A dark plot where for many there will be no future. But then, let's hope it is only a legend. That would be more comforting. Because, for the banished, even the most ghastly of deaths is preferable to what horrors await them. Eternal damnation of the spirit and the decomposition of the soul. Cameron, accept this mission. Your spirit is ready.
Oh, it's a mission now.
Beware of women
You don't think you're being a bit
and
dramatic?
of whiskey.
Just a tiny tidbit.
Small drama. Well, we got through one day with a giant ass exposition dump. Anyway, I've got
Read
some.
this in Glasgow.
I do have some redeems to take care of, as you have noted. Nevik, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced of your statement. I don't know if she does want that. Lady, you aren't Nessie. Go away. All right. Gone full Glasgow as for now, for a minute or whatever I said. That, however long I said that lasts. Lucy redeemed pronounce a word. Bosinoasinihefalipication. I added an M that wasn't meant to be there, but here we are. Oh, and a posture check. Just spotted that, so I'm a day stretch. Of course, you repeated the same thing, so we understand now. As well you know, the clans came together. Yeah. Thanks very much, lady, indeed. And Supertalia DX pronounced a word. Trianta wanted gongolope.
Salante.
Can oo get pregante. Is she from Orion? From O'Brien? The O'Brien sector. Close enough. I dread to even ask what that could possibly mean. I'm assuming something Australian, because, you know, apparently I'm biased that way.
It's basically, do you want to go on a lope? Mate.
You want to go on a lab, mate? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go have a root first.
Oh, blimey. Hoping the Aussies know the poem.
Oh,
Well, I don't, so... Okay, that's one. Yeah, nah, you're not gonna go to the cops, are you, mate?
yeah.
Okay. First, the person who invited me has disappeared. Sorry, it looked a little like a W there. Second, ghosts exist, and in Scotland they're called banshees. Let me call them what we want. We make up a lot of words.
Technically, the banshee is a very particular type of ghost, and generally they're not helpful as much as they scream to suggest that someone's going to die. But go on. Go on, game.
But yeah, no, they, just don't go to the cops, mate.
Just don't go to the cops, mate.
Go to the cops, are you, mate?
Oh no, you've got another word in it.
Yeah, I never pronounce a word that I'm going to get horribly wrong. Okay, hippopotamonstroscriptaliophobia.
No, not bad.
That one
Is the secret just go as fast as possible so it all just blurs together in one?
No, the secret is practice it for about 10 years. I happen to know that one already.
You practice that word?
Yeah. Because there was the old urban legend of it being the scientific term for a fear of long words, which I think is actually bullshit. It is the fear of long weirds, Nevik. You're 100% correct. Third, there are 2 other crystals like mine and they appear to have a great deal of importance. Fourth, today I've got to meet the girl in this house. I mean, that's... For everything you've written on this page, that one's a little vague. Sound nearly gave up for a second, but no, came back. Okay, now can I look at this book? Can I fuck? Okay.
I mean, if you want to, who would you do that with? But
what? Read the book?
No, then you just went, can I fuck?
It is a statement, not a question.
You
need the red pages first. Indeed, I do.
Alright.
I need to reduce the volume on that
It's
alert.
not hard to believe. McFarley's disappearance is real, though. I'm sure about that. Well, let's get to it.
I do hear voices.
I don't know, Wiki. Can you fuck? There is evidence to suggest as such. Anecdotal, to be fair, but nevertheless. The scriptaliophobia. Oh, just the scriptalophobia. To fuck or not to fuck? That is indeed the question. Since you asked the question,
Hamlet to Ophelia.
therefore it's the question.
Said Hamlet to Ophelia, I shall make a sketch of thee. Which pencil shall I use? 2B or not 2B? I mean, I'm sure you've heard your dad say that one before. I'm assuming he would occasionally quote Spike Milligan to you.
I don't know. I think he goes for just regular ass puns. Maybe it's too lofty for him. Maybe he thought it was a bit well worn. So, did he use that pun in a sketch?
No, it's something he wrote, and it's in one of his poetry books.
I may have been doing that pun.
Ah.
Anyway, what's in here? Oh, they're taking the body away.
This isn't her room.
Oh, no, it's not. What room is this?
Someone else's room.
My dad's one was, wow, people are dying to get into that place while driving past the cemetery. Yep, classic. Or there's the old dad tactic of, okay, they really did take her body away this time. That's not the old dad tactic. I switched sentences midway. God, look at this. Look at this goddamn seam.
Like I said, it is very much like our couch pattern.
Does it also have a... Does it also have a alignment error?
Yes.
Oh dear.
But less obvious. It's an old couch.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the old dad tactic of saying you have to be really quiet when you're driving past a cemetery because, you know, it's respectful for the dead. When they actually just want a minute of peace and quiet.
Um. Okay, so apparently you need to go into the room on the left of the stairs.
I thought that was where we came out of. It
Oh,
was
no,
our
there's
room.
another one down there. I see it.
Like, I mean, when we started this
Oh.
section.
Oh,
I'll
apparently
double
not.
check because I've got turned around more than once here. Dad used to make jokes while we
Turn
watched
left and
Star
down
Trek.
the stairs,
Oh,
and then into the room at the left of the stairs. Oh yes, what did you think of the interesting dildo that I found in Cyberpunk the other day?
sorry, what?
I sent you
Oh
a
yeah,
screenshot.
you did. Why?
I don't know. So it's like, what's it called? It's not even like the point of where you're in. You've gone there to speak to an informant. And I just like, it's like, that is a weirdly shaped. Oh, the name of that, Captain Picard.
Indeed.
And then it says, "Beam me up, Scotty," and it's just like, no. Oh, you need. Hang on.
It
I
said
think you need to go
left.
up of the stairs, but I think they mean like the internal.
What?
There. Would that be left of the stairs?
Well, it entirely depends on which way you're facing, which the game is apparently neglected to tell us.
Down the stairs, into the room on the left of the stairs. Library.
Looked like library.
This is a ballroom. We know the other one is like a sitting room, so. Oh, you have a map.
Oh, so I do. Show me map.
The wrong thing again.
Where is map?
Map is the thing that didn't open to begin with. Very right. Very right. Keep going right. That one.
Ah, I see.
Oh,
This is not
that's less
useful.
detailed than I thought.
Also, it's kind
Dang
of seems to kind of imply that there's fast travel available. Maybe if
Yeah.
there's other castles that. Oh, it's distillery. Why can't we go there?
Not yet. You're not ready to drink, Chad.
Oh, I'm ready to fucking drink. Been playing this for
Alright.
2 hours.
What about that room? What's that room? Or is that
That's-
the kitchen?
That's the hallway. Icky's gonna run out of inventory items in a minute. I'm sure someone takes some when he wasn't looking. Someone? Who could possibly be stealing my alcohol?
Surely not Ava.
Surely not.
Have we been down here before?
Yes. Look,
Okay.
this is
Do you
where we spent
remember
about 10 minutes wandering.
Libre?
No. Please to help.
Are you a Libre?
Nope.
No, you're the kitchen.
No, library would have a fanciful door.
True. That is
Whereas
not
the
a
kitchen
fancy
workers
door.
can get wrecked, apparently. No, you get a shit-ass door.
I mean, they can get wrecked. They've got access to the cellar.
That's true.
That's a pretty fancy door.
Ah.
Oh, yep.
This looks
Welcome to the
library
Libre.
enough. Pity the stairs are out of order.
Or are they if you just take the sign off?
Indeed.
Now it's just turning off the gramophone because it's making an awful noise.
I concur. Although I do like how you can get away with a short loop because you can just say the gramophone's broken. Also, someone's talking nearby.
Maybe if you found where they were talking. Oh, it's one of those horrible love seats.
Wait, what?
Okay, so turn to your left.
No,
Well,
too late.
technically they're technically called courting seats, but they're these couches.
I thought you said
that
scene.
you're actually- Yeah.
Okay, that's less terrifying.
But they're what's it called? They're it's a love seat,
Yes.
but they're
That I
courting couches.
That
Have
I
you
am
seen it
familiar
before?
with.
Yes, about you're not facing each other, but
Dro-
you know
dr-
you could
dropping
see.
of Eve's time. Time to drop some Eves.
Many eaves. Oh, that's a floor.
It's a table.
I told you already, I have no idea where my father hid the crystal.
I would so
Oh, yeah.
like to believe you.
Oh my god.
You're no doubt aware that your father and I kept no secrets from each other. And the crystal would, without a doubt, help me find him. I need to look in his office. I'm certain the crystal must be there.
I've never trusted you. In fact, you are the last person I would confide in if I knew the slightest detail about the McFarley crystal.
Oop, no.
And if my father has concealed the way into his office, it is no doubt to keep people from snooping and sticking their noses where they don't
Oh, her
belong.
teeth are
But
horrifying.
we'll try
They
anyway if you
are.
like.
You're suspicious.
And her nose keeps flexing.
I've often
I know
wondered what
there's a-
obscure reasons my parents
Hello.
had not with you.
Oh,
Hello?
When
that
you
facial
handed
expression
the man
does
from
not
the
help.
distillery to old
No.
usage, I rather imagine that you'd honor us with your visits a little less
Another
frequently.
attempt was made at
Funny
an
how
accent.
disappointed
Yeah,
you
her
would
one
turn
kept
out.
slipping.
I really wonder what you could
Yeah.
do
He was fine, but he had far fewer lines.
distillery.
Mm.
Why, whiskey, of course. Fine.
Right, risky. Of course.
Oh dear. And on that bombshell, I'm gonna go pee.
Gotta be.
Pee.
It was intriguing how her accent was very much, you know, like, I'm just a very proper British lady, but then I'm going to throw in a bit of Scottish along the way. Mikhail has a lot. Like the most recent one, well, the most recent one that we've been playing, the Fall of April, actually has close-ups of the games on the shelf. And the wine. Yes, Dave mixed it. Mixed it? So Dave, Fall of April has yes, it's got a lot of close-ups of the shelf. He has the Orion conspiracy. And what else? Carol has begun to make her own wine in this one. So it wasn't just yes. He does have adult games. I may own one of them. Well, I say own. I might have one of those in my collection. I've never played it. I've just heard about it. And I believe it's an FNV game. Well, I think it's more just the fact that I've heard that it's an adult title. I have no idea how French they are. I'm trying to think. The most French game I played would have to be Diva X, where the game started. She yelled at me. She gave me a gynecological view of her crotch, and I hard left out there. I just was like, nope, I'm out. That's Dave's like, I'm gonna have to find one of these games. No.
I
no.
leave for 1 minute and you're already on the titty games.
They asked me about it.
Okay, let's just catch up here. Really hate these 3D people. I can see why, considering those teeth were the horror.
Oh
All
my
the
god,
horror.
were they the horror?
Oh my. Dave, you have one job. What did he not do? You missed the close-ups. Ah, I see.
Yeah, he didn't come to the Carol reading last week.
The reading of Carol Reed.
Yes, where she's begun to make her own boxed wine. Not boxed wine, her own wine at home. Homebrew.
Oh dear. Don't think you can get much more adult than House Party. Game Grumps had to censor bits. Oh, I'm sure you can get more. I'm sure you can.
Trust me, you can get more. There's one that I have called the Dream Machine. Different from the other game called the Dream Machine.
I fucking hope so, considering where this is likely to go.
That what's it called? It's just it's kind of like a questionnaire. Like you go in there and then it asks you about what your greatest desires are. There's these I think it's 2 or 3 women that you know you talk to them and they change what they're doing. Like sometimes they're just sitting sultry. They might be in a different outfit, or they might suddenly be holding a dildo or a vibrator, something like that.
Where did you pull
But
that
then,
from? Actually, no, I'm better off not knowing.
yeah. And then occasionally they show up in each other's. But most of the time it goes, I know what fantasy works for you, and then it will send you through a door. And those porno clips are not joking around.
He ain't fucking about.
Nope.
Well, the kind of.
So cute.
We're gonna find one just like him. We're gonna find you a friend.
So cute.
Small. Must protect. Well, they are kind of. Yes, I realised the error of my ways after I'd got the sentence out. With a lot of things that I end up saying. Which does remind me, I finally relented and set up a quote bot. When I was a kid, I found a strip poker PC game on a disc. Yeah, that's a popular one to find on the sharewares.
I remember what's that called? My brother had some really old Flash games on a floppy disk. They weren't floppy after that. No,
Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Boing.
Boing.
Yay, quote bot's working.
And then I also remember, like, what's that called? Going over to the same family friend that we got Harvester from. Their son had a copy of F-Quest.
Jesus.
And he wouldn't let me play it. And I was like,
good thinking.
I'm the same age as you.
Neither of you should play it.
No, but he was showing my brother. That's why.
Oh,
but that's
come
actually
on.
where I mean, it was so tame. My brother
Dave,
eventually
why?
said,
I'll have you know, I've never said that in my life.
It's a table.
It's a tabe. You still haven't said it.
It's a caber.
You can't prove it. Ah! Ha, 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 ha. There's been a murder. Yeah, I've almost certainly said that at some point.
Oh, aye.
I'm starting to dread where this quote bot will go, but I can shut it off if it becomes too heck.
I mean, mine hasn't gone
watching
to
you.
the heck.
I kind of
Can't
forgot
remember.
you'd had one actually.
Yeah, most people do tend to forget, and then they remember, and then they put some horrible quote in there, and then they forget that it exists again.
Well, putting in horrible quotes is like the whole raison d'etre of quote bots.
Exactly. So I'm happy that it happens.
Lucy, how
think the
dare
only-
you!
My dear Cameron, you won't die dumb. You know
Wow.
perfectly well what. Wait! Is he writing these notes to himself? Because that's
Yeah.
a very unbalanced message to himself.
Ah, hell, I've looked up the wrong quote bot. Sorry, got something very important to do here.
But so because like the previous day he was like, whatever a banshee is. And then so now he's written his own thing of like, you know perfectly well what a banshee is, but like, is he writing this to himself or?
Look, sometimes you just get bored with writing. Do this. Remember this. Just like, so you do end up sometimes writing notes just like, you know, get this done, you fuck. Yes, thank you, Talia, for saving me from being horribly, horribly misrepresented.
Your to-do list must be amazing.
I tend to delete them once they're done, so I don't exactly have a record,
just mean that-
unfortunately.
No, but I mean, like, you know, it'd be like, you know, get the washing off the line, you fuck.
I think I've literally written that one down at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Get this done, you fuck. Yep, that's fair.
Yeah.
Fair usage. You see, there's a
Okay,
slight
3
problem
cards.
with Twitch emotes where I can't actually tell which ones are happy faces and which ones are sad faces. To the fuck up, you two, indeed. I
always add in a neck roll for me, but that's just because my neck cracks all the time.
Crystal straight out of a legend. Mine, the McFarley's, and the one that's in the hands of the strange McGrab who's trying to buy me.
Oh.
I mean, was it meant to be?
Oh.
I have never said that in my life, and you know it.
I mean, what's it called? So the quote bot on mine is just anyone that's on the stream. So
I'll restrict it to me for exactly this reason. Seems rather determined, this one. Okay, I don't do that. These are exclamation marks. It's one or none.
Yeah.
On the other hand, this McGrab. Getting to know him better seems to indicate that he's let things rather drag out.
What's going on with this person's pen? It seems to be like fading as it's going to the right. Like if you look at indicate, that E is very faint and those dots are faint.
Yeah, it's... I don't know what happened
And
there.
the space between the T and the E on better is bizarre.
You don't know wiki quotes. Well, you know, that's what the quote bot is for. You know, record them when they happen.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are we doing, by the way? I think I need a bit of walkthrough help.
Note the Bashasha. Go
Yeah,
down the
mate.
stairs, turn.
Mate, you've been here a while. You know where we're meant to go?
Go to Le Foyer.
The foyer.
Le Foyer.
Oui, oui.
It says turn around to the right in the foyer and look at the briefcase sitting on the bench
Right, mate, how's it going?
between the lighted statue. There it is.
I think
So you
I
have to
see it. It's just a matter of how the hell do I get there?
Yes, move forward once, move to the
Oh.
right, move forward, and it turns.
Yep, I went too far. I think there's a magnifying glass I had to get. There we go.
Yes, there we go. Rifle through that man's possessions. Or someone's
Yes.
possessions.
I'm not picky.
No.
More not. More not is
Yes,
happening.
very not. What does not say?
Dear
Dear friend.
friend, don't worry any more about our affair with Edinburgh. We have provided
Oh,
a
God.
tailor-made culprit to Scotland Yard. In addition, I confirm my presence for Albin Arthun. Arthun?
Albanathern.
Respectfully, Paul Evil.
Paul Evil! Paul Evil! Oh, I think I love Paul Evil.
I want that to be true more than I want to have it confirmed.
I am Paul Evil.
I mean,
What
I'm
you
looking
want?
closer at it, and I don't see another way of reading this text.
Yo, it's gotta be Paul Evil.
It's like Carnival, but no.
Yeah.
No, but it's Paul Evil.
Hang on. Make note of the McFarlane coat of arms hanging on the top of the door between the two suits of armor. that thing.
Nah, I've gone too far.
Can't
God
do
damn
any
it.
of those.
I wonder if he's the bad guy. So it's
I
red and
guess
green
you
a
can't
bit.
click-
Okay, but now we know.
Okay. Go outside.
You go outside. It's cold.
Okay. I mean, it's cold here too. There-
I
oh,
cannot outside.
Yeah, that's weird because it says exit the manor and go to the boat ramp.
I don't see how we can do that unless...
Oh, did you get the signet ring? I don't think you got the signet ring.
No, I see it. I got to make a great gag about a horrible bucket lady and I feel accomplished. Well done.
Hello, young man.
Yeah.
You must be Mr.
Hello.
Cameron. Allow me to introduce myself. Bruce McGrab, distiller of the finest whiskies. Have you thought over my
Actual Scotch
proposition?
person.
There's no need to give me an answer right away.
A whiskey maker with red nose and cheeks.
You can come by boat on the river. I can't stay with you long. I have an appointment in Edinburgh. Well, then,
Nose is terrifying
till
me.
tonight, shall we say
His nostrils are the worst.
Oh my god,
Like-
what? What? It's like
Why is
when you see a
everyone
bad
calling me
model
young
of
man? Well, one thing's
eyes
for
that are
damn
too far
sure.
apart.
I'm not waiting till
Yeah.
tonight to visit that
They've somehow done that to
distillery.
nostrils and it's the same effect. You have to
But
go,
it's
thank
not
for
even that,
strength,
it was
thank
like
you
this-
for being here.
Thank you, Lucy. But it's like, what's it called? His nostrils weren't even on his nose. They were like in the corners on the outside of his nose.
And they must have felt so clever because there was a little bit where the nostrils flared as well.
Yeah, but
Would look better on a low resolution as fuck monitor probably. Yep, that's it tends to paper over a lot of these flaws. Plus, CRT will do a sort of anti-aliasing effect as well, which would have still been popular by when this came out. And then
Apparently
that's the
there's
house
a-
again.
boat ramp.
I wonder if I could just walk to the distillery.
It does say that you could use the map to get there.
I wonder if I can walk to the distillery. I wonder if I can walk to the... No. Am I going to knife this as well? No.
No.
I can't interact with it at all.
Turn
Oh,
around and pick
God.
up the oars.
I tried to, but I managed to click in between them, I think.
Oh.
Walk! Walk! What do you think this is?
Oh,
A
oh.
walking simulator.
Ooh. And then turn around and put your oars in the boat.
I beg your pardon?
Put your oar in.
Or what? You don't
Actually,
tell me
it
what the
says
first
oar
thing is, so I don't know what the other thing is.
Put your oar.
Wait, what?
Put your oar in. Where-
Okay, I
where
went to
fuck are
save the
you now?
game, and
I guess this is the overly florid savings section.
yeah. That was unexpected.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna dip my oars in.
Put your oar in. He was not made for this world.
Yeah, we really needed to
This
see
is,
that bump mapping on the jacket up close.
Oh yeah, and the bump I'm making on the canoe.
Oh, they
This is
put in
2001.
motion blur as well. This came out in 2001, Wanderer, yeah.
I'm walking around with my gun. My gun's clipped through the door.
That's
Don't
not a safe way
question
of
the
carrying a gun. Oh my
Oh my
god, the eye
God.
bags on that fella.
And then bright red, he's
too
got
friendly.
conjunctivitis.
He's not slept since 1312.
And it's showing. And that's not how barrels are branded. Okay.
2001, a bump map odyssey. Well, could have been worse. Could have been 3 years later, and then it would have been the bloom craze. Oh my god, this is actually running a bit slow now. More so than before. And I don't think there's anything going on that should be more computationally demanding, so
You can go up to the door that man walked in and knock on it to see if you're allowed in.
I
It would probably be a
can,
cutscene.
but I might not. Even though the models are worse, this game is much better than Siberia. Really?
Have Siberia. I don't think I've ever played it though.
It's the water
Like
wheel. Crazy demanding wheel. Yes, that must be it.
Like I have a copy of it on
Not what these
what's that?
do, but
Big Fish.
how did that work?
Nope.
They're pliers.
They're pliers. They weren't bolt cutters.
Also, apparently we did nothing because I can't do anything to this door. Oh, now I can go for it. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, we'll go to the front door and
Have a knock.
it must be the water wheel. Maybe it's
It
the
must
fact
be,
that
yeah,
it's
'cause look at that.
animated compared to...
That it exists.
Yeah.
Why
Oh.
why is there a pizza one of those pizza servers here that you put a pizza in a pizza oven?
Oh boy, 200 megahertz is not enough for this.
Oh.
But unfortunately,
people
it's
like
the only
Siberia?
one that works.
I don't know. I've never played Siberia.
And see,
But I believe it's got a sequel.
it's not as bad on this half of the room. But, you know, that's fine.
Hmm.
I think it's because literally less of the screen is updating. That's the level we're at. Look at the water coming off it. Indeed. Like somebody's Amiga was on all night rendering this.
Ugh.
Can I get out? I can't go back.
I think you've gone too far. You can't go
Rats.
back, okay.
I never go
Drat,
home.
you'll never find out what that man would say to you.
AP camera, discretion assured. Well, now's my chance to prove it.
He says you might want to save your game here.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Hopefully I won't utterly confuse myself this time.
Hmm.
I wonder if he has a gun on him, because that gun's been there since the
Oh,
when we
that
started
is
it. That is
bad.
it's not easy to read at all, is it?
No.
Ooh. Come on, game.
One.
Come on, son boy. There we
There
go.
are two ways to get to the door on the right. One is by turning right forward, step on the bottle, making a noise, alerting the guard, and he shoots you. You know, that's worthwhile just to see.
I thought you said ways of getting through, not ways of getting dead.
I know, right? Go forward, turn right, forward, open the door.
Huh. The bottle noise, but no I have been shot noise.
No. Maybe it's when you enter that next room.
You again.
Again?
That'll do it.
Eh,
Yeah,
yep,
what do you mean
that'll do it.
again?
I suppose he's expecting that you
Well,
knocked at the
game
door.
over. Right, brilliant. Good stream, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We are roughly a third through this game.
It's honestly more than I expected to get, considering
I
how
mean, we are
delayed
using
everything
walkthrough.
is. It ran a lot better in VMware, but unfortunately it was just not feasible to have
No, yeah.
Frizzle with no noises.
I would have missed out on the brilliant voice acting.
I mean, that's half the reason we're in this game. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so stay the fuck away from the bottles.
Yep. So now that you've gone forward, you can turn to the right. See, now you're not going to walk across them.
Better to nowhere.
Okay.
Indeed.
Move forward.
It really is nightmare. Step forward.
Yes. Turn right. Forward.
Forward from what perspective?
Yes. Right. Into the office. In your inventory.
No, is this how we're going to use the chloroform?
Yes. And that's my go the fuck to bed alarm. So I think we might need to end it after the chloroform.
It's a good place to end it.
Mm. I'm sorry, sir.
What was with that
Maybe you'll get
cat
over your-
noise?
Maybe you'll get over your conjunctivitis now.
Also, I'm
after
pretty
that.
sure the cloth was mostly on his own hand.
Yeah.
So do you want to raid target now? Yeah, go on.
Mhm.
I'll just have a gun.
Top gun. So do you think we'll come back with this next time, or should I find something else for us to
I
experience?
would say find something else. And
And then if we can't
can-
find anything else, we can always return to this.
or if we don't find something more compelling. So that's edit ZP, both Z and P are capitals. Is that right, Dee?
I think so, yes. Although technically when it comes to rate targets, I don't think capitals actually matter.
I cannot recall, so...
Anyway, thank you all for coming and enjoying the food stuff.
Indeed, thank you for all. And thank you, Rizalka, for, you know, sitting through this shit with me.
But
What
to
could be
save
more
me
compelling
my
than
bright
this?
colourful stuff.
Good point, Morgan.
Yes.
Good point.
Yes. Our discourse has been quite compelling indeed.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, there's no fucking reason to watch, apart from atrocious accents and outdated visuals.
Which we could do for ourselves.
Okay. Didi, what's the charity that's having money raised for it? What does they do?
Yes.
Thanks for stream. This is right up my alley. You were right. I did think of you when it was when we were proposing this.
You know, clandestiny might have to happen at some point.
Oh no, it is
the
definitely
Princess
going to
Anne
happen.
husband. Oh yes.
Very good. All right, we are going to raid Edit CP as follower or subscriber only chats. Is that Edit ZP or mine? Did I accidentally turn something on?
Well, you're rating him
That is happening.
with 8
Okay.
raiders of the Lost Ark.
All right, so you got back to editing that video yesterday. Excellent. Okay,
Ooh.
we go on raid now. Thank you for joining us. I will see you at some point this week. I was thinking maybe tonight, but maybe not. I'll alert you on Twitter as to what I decide upon. But have a good night and good note, or good morning and good note, or whatever's appropriate for you. And I'll see you next time. Ta-da!
Bye. We have raided